Welcome to this edition of Research Connection. Today we highlight Dr. Gustavo Machado. How are you, Dr. Machado?
Pretty good about yourself?
Doing well, thank you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, as you can tell by my accent, I'm from Brazil. I grew up in the countryside and did spend a lot of time working with horses when I was a kid. So that led me into the vet school. So that's why I ended up doing my DVM in Brazil. And then I moved back and forth between the US and Brazil for a while, trying to decide where I'm gonna go. Then did my master's and PhD in Brazil, with some component here back in the US. And after a postdoc in Minnesota, I ended up working here. So
Nice. And what do you work on? What do you research?
So basically my research is divided in two components. I use data to inform decision and to inform stakeholders and producers to take decisions based on data, based on knowledge that we can leverage from the data. So I'm very interested on understanding why diseases are happening in one place and not happening in another place. So I'm trying to integrate location with observed number of cases and disease outbreaks with other coordinates in other process that happens in this space and try to predict where diseases are moving. So those are basically the overall overview of what I'm doing. And we were working right now with PORS and PD in the area, where we use that data from a volunteer program from 6 different states, and we use that to try to make predictions for where and when diseases are going to emerge again. So
Interesting. And is there any specific diseases you focus on?
right, so right now for swine the most important ones are PD and PORS, influenza a little bit, but PD and PORS, since they are endemic in the country, there is not a lot of regulation right now, the producers are willing to share the data, so that helps us to get the information about that.
Yeah.
And PORS is the top one in economic impact. It costs around $1 billion every year, so that's why other fund agencies are also interested on that. So we are right now working on a project in collaboration with Minnesota where it's funded by USDA, so we are trying to make predictions where PD and PORS is going to emerge next week, so we can try to inform the producers to take advantage of this information, maybe do something about it if in their neighborhood disease is going to emerge. So we're trying to put that in the pipeline and send a report to them every Friday with the update, or next week what's going to happen and where. So that's how we are moving it forward right now. We have money for 2 years still, so we are in the first year trying to cover all the caveats and learn the hard way how to deal with that complexity of the data.
Neat. Are there any other projects you hope to tackle, or any grants you're involved with?
So another grant that we are working on and we submitted is trying to understand and try to uncover which of the treatments that are used to control PORS and PD, for example, are the best to be used and where and when. So, for example, should you vaccinate the whole herd? Should you vaccinate specific areas, or should you guide vaccination based on the spillover effect of the disease similar to that?
That's great. Sounds like important work.
Well, trying to push it forward.
Yeah, keeping busy.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, and best of luck.
Thank you. Thanks so much.